Some like milkshakes, some like malls, some prefer to dance on walls. Many worlds with Barry Schmaltz, that is the name of his show, yeah!
Hello, I'm Barry Schmaltz, and here is a prime example of something you should know about. Now, the last time we spoke, and we met, and we conversed, there was music. I'm not hearing any right now. I don't know why. You'll have to excuse me a moment. I'm going to do something very rude and turn my back on you. What is going on here that you're not working? Huh. All right. Hats off to my technological prowess. I am proficient not much of the time.
It's freezing.
All right, this is a problem here. Today, we're going into a subject area, a very interesting area, but
crazy balls,
this here is a crazy band.
What's your point?
Well,
I don't know.
What
says
spring to you?
This here
Traditional song.
is Space Radus and the MPD Jam Band.
Maybe yes.
Check it
We're
out.
so nice now. Oh, we're going for that tradition.
They're actually going to do a thing about fusion. This is very exciting.
Well,
I'm
I-
very
Make some
excited.
fusion out of this.
Stop.
The new
This is
fusion.
why these guys are so great. Check them out.
Fusion.
Alternatives. I'm gonna play some organ.
I got these guys came in over here, Space Radus and the MPD Jam Band over my crazy aerial,
Yes.
right? And then, you know, I'm talking about fusion all the time. Here they are. They're playing. I also know them from before, but they only did one album and then they did this one song. They don't even exist. They don't sort of exist.
fusion,
They do exist, though.
We're fusing it. We're fusing it.
Hats off to existence. I'm gonna lower them a little.
You got there, and let's do another one. Let's fuse another one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna sing Shortening Bread, and then they're gonna talk about the thing they're doing, which is very clever. And you know, they're very popular. They're very creative. They're not an electric singing group at all. In fact, they're totally analog. The reason they went out of business, they stopped having tape. They pads on, than having no more tape. That is so stupid. I hate that. All right, but you know, life goes on. So basically, what you have to remember is that this group here crosses over only once, barely at all, into this universe and beyond. Now, I'm stuck here in this universe that we all inhabit. I am only aware that I come from another place and I go to another place. But the question is, don't we all do that, since we're all the masters of our destiny anyway? That is the existential thrust of this season, I suppose you could say, of Barry Schmaltz and my show. I am Barry Schmaltz, and my show, Many Worlds of Music, has become a little bit more of Many Worlds of Philosophy. I don't know. I think I know what I'm talking about. At least I know I'm talking to you. Now, I always ask you to love me, but I don't ask you to love my philosophy. However, these guys are very interesting no matter what you think. And they do exist once. Now, this guy only exists in a couple of universes here and there. He cuts through, and maybe he's in one of yours. I don't know. I don't look about these things. I'm not interested. I'm interested in talking to you and making my points, figuring out who I am and why I'm in this room. Do I have a producer? I don't think so. So anyway, these guys, and there are other groups like them too, they're all a little bit different. You know, they all have a shtick. They all have a little thing. These guys are a little funky. They're all a little bit with the pipe there. You know, maybe. We're not saying, because over here it's not cool to talk about things that are like whatever. I don't know, this sort of barbarism going on here. So we got other things going on in other places, and you know, you're welcome to join me while I talk about them. I'd like to talk to you. I like talking to you. I don't know who you are, but you're here and you're listening, so we're doing it. These guys, well, they're very weird. Space Radus and the MPD Jam Band. Check them out. They're very good. I'm Barry Schmaltz. I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me. Maybe you've enjoyed looking at the pictures a little more than listening to me. Maybe you like the new sign that I left because it's pretty good. Maybe you like how sometimes things go clink and it's entertaining in that level. And you notice that I've only got one flute in the back there. Ever since the time I think I talked a little bit too much, a couple of them fell down. I decided maybe I'll leave them there for a while. I won't do anything crazy like I did last season right at the end there. And now we're all here, and you know, I think I like it a little bit better, which is why I got hip to the idea that this was a stylish move to have the ball in the shot, and that sort of suggests that we're somewhere else because we're all on the level of expressionism, and that is our thing that we are doing. Hats off to Brecht. if you know who I'm talking about. Bertold Brecht. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm Barry Schmaltz. Thank you very much. And, keep doing the thing you do.
Some like milkshakes, some like malls, some prefer to dance a waltz. Many worlds with Barry Schmaltz, that is the name of his show, yeah.